Hello everybody, and welcome to my brand new Let's Play Civilization III Play the World. Now I'm going to be playing on a map I designed a number of years ago. It's a large map, 130 by 130, and the gimmick is everyone starts out on the eastern continent with a number of cities, ranging between 6 and 10. And the entire western half of the world is completely unpopulated except for barbarians. So this is why this is the colonization map, because there are very few resources in the old world. To get strong, you must grow your colonies in the new world. Yes, I'm very excited to begin this. And I've put who I'm going to play to a vote, and the winner of that vote is Babylon. So I'll be selecting them presently. As you can see, there's a lot of missing buttons because instead of being able to play as all 24 players, you only have the option of 12 I should say. So I'm going to play as Babylon, which is actually the hardest of all people to play in this game. And I like it that way. I like the challenge. Alright, I'm going to turn off all victories except for conquest and domination, because that's the way I want to win this game. Just like my last Civilization III Let's Play, I want to win by conquering all my enemies. This might make this a very long game, but we have plenty of time here. One other thing to mention, we begin in the Middle Ages, and we already, like I've mentioned, we already have a number of cities. So here we are. Brand new world. What's the first thing you notice? That's right, jungle. Everywhere is jungle. Yes, that's one of the things that makes this so deliciously annoying. Alright, first thing we're going to do is go to our technology screen here. As you can see, we're already in the Middle Ages. The ancient times have already been filled in. We're going to set technology on a direct beeline to navigation, because we want to start colonizing as soon as we possibly can. Now, all the other technologies along the way we'll negotiate for. We'll barter. So, that's kind of nice. Get to start off with growing my palace right away. It's kind of funny that it looks like a desert palace because Babylon's supposed to be in the desert. However, in this game, it's on a peninsula full of jungle. It's kind of funny. Well, I'm sending my settler up there. It might seem like there's empty space up there, but there's really not. But there still is a specific reason to send him. Now I'm going to build the Colossus in Babylon, because it really will help with our colonization. And first thing I'm building in every city is a worker for common defense. Should be pretty self-explanatory why I want a warrior in every city. And after the warriors have been built, I will make a worker in each city to start the task of building roads and clearing some of the damn jungle. There's just so much of it. Yes, not only do we have jungle, but we are the smallest civilization with only 6 cities. You'll see what I mean as we meet more people. So, see that green outline? That's the Greeks. We've met our first opponent in the game. It might interest you to note that the Greeks were the second favorite to be in this LP, and they're the backup civilization if this one goes horribly wrong somehow. So, we're going to found a city right there. Even though it's 2 squares away from another one of my cities, being that close to that supply of horses is vital, because look around my empire, there are no other strategic resources, we're going to need all the help we can get. Hence, I build near the horses. Alright, now our workers are starting to come into being. It's going to take them a very long time to do anything. We'll reduce my technology budget a little to have some money. And now what we're going to do is have the cities either build temples or barracks. We're going to alternate them so that half of them are building temples and half are building barracks. And then once they're done, they'll just switch. Because one thing about the Babylonians, they have a religious bonus, which means temples will come quicker, and unrest, or I should say anarchy, will only last one turn. Now, when I played as India last time, they were also a religious country, and it really helps. It helps a lot. So, we're going to build temples up there so that we may get a few of those squares of territory that you see before the others. And then we'll build some more military units. Of course, as you know, the warriors are just placeholders for now. Alright, now we see the Ottoman Empire, which is located across the sea from us. Well, I shouldn't say across the sea. It's sort of like a very large bay. So we'll trade for their territory map so we can see where they are. We meet the Chinese. Yes, this is a very different beginning than a normal Civilization III game, in that we're not sending scouts out to explore everything, because all the land in the old world, at least, has already been settled, and we're basically just meeting people by bumping into them and talking to the people that they've bumped into. You can see there some of our adversaries. There's China. There are the Ottomans. Over here you have the Greeks and the Romans. As you can see, they all have more cities than us. I think the Ottomans might have 10 or 11. But don't worry too much about the Ottomans, because their terrain isn't very good. I mean, our jungle can be cut down and can be grassland, but they have mostly desert. So they're kind of strong at the beginning of the game, but they sort of fade after a while. Alright, now we meet the Russians, who, as I've told you, is one of the 3 nations that's most likely to become this game's main threat. And there they are. As you can see, they have quite a lot of good terrain, so that's why they're such a threat. Alright. Building our units. I don't want to wait too long before building spearmen, just in case the Greeks try something early on. Don't put it past them, sometimes they do. So, build up our guys here. Alright, we meet the English. They're all the way at the western end, on a kind of peninsula of their own. And here are the French, another one of the countries likely to become a superpower. They might not look as big as the Russians on first glance, but I can tell you they have some pretty good terrain and some good resources within their scope, so they have the potential to be kind of tough. Alright, we've achieved our first technology. Well, you can see there, we don't even register on that list. That's how small we are, but that's alright. Like I said, that's what I wanted, a good challenge. Well, this seems to be a good place as any to end this first episode. I'm very excited. I can't wait to continue this and to colonize and to conquer and everything. So I will see you all next time for episode 2.